Hello everyone, this is Bradley here. A little late on my next YouTube post, but I had a very busy weekend, so I am going to go ahead and make one now while I'm on my lunch break. I'd like to talk to you guys about the expectations that seem to follow after you write a book and then get it published. Okay. I went through these expectations myself. And what has happened is, as soon as I sent my book in and it got published, it got accepted and published and was placed in ebook form, I automatically assumed that, boom, I'm going to be famous. And boom, people's going to read it. And big boom, everybody's going to love it. I imagine book tours, I imagine basically fortune. I mean, I don't care about fortune, but that's what I expected. But here's the thing, that's not exactly what happens. Not from the beginning. From the beginning, I mean, to start with, you should be completely proud that you wrote a book. Be completely proud that it was published. I mean, it is just amazing how, you can put words to pages and have something like that just become your baby, your awesome achievement, your big accomplishment. But what you need to expect is, after your book is published, there's a lot more work that follows. You have to start advertising. You have to get the word out there about your book. You have to spend money. I mean, and then it's not just a little here, a little there. Pretty good lump sums of money that you actually have to choose and how to spend wisely. So let's start with advertising. You can use, of course, there's free advertising such as Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. I don't know if I'm forgetting any of them. Those are the main ones I use. And then you have all them followers. But sometimes your posts don't reach all them followers. You're like, I have 300 followers, that'd be no problem. Or I have 800 friends on Facebook, they'll all see it and then they'll all buy my book. No, that's not exactly what happens. What actually happens is, a select number of people will see your post about your book or whatever you actually wanted to post. Then you actually have to, with Facebook you can boost, which that costs money. I mean, it's not a lot of money, but you will have to pay to let more people see. I think like the average, if I'm not mistaken, for a Facebook post to be seen, I think it reaches like maybe 70 to 100 people possibly. And just imagine the other 500, 800, or 1,000 other people you have on your Facebook don't even get to see your post. That's when you have to pay. Like, you can pay $3 or $5 or it's a single digit amount most of the time, and it reaches like an extra 300. But you can't completely rely on just your post on social media. You have to get other people to share it, and when they share it, then it actually starts reaching more and more. And even then, not everybody's going to say, oh, I know that guy or I know that girl, I'm going to buy his book because I know them. No, not exactly. Because not everyone's going to read your book. Not everyone's into the genre you wrote about, and not everyone's really that excited, even though you should be, because it's your accomplishment, your achievement. That is your book, your baby. But not everybody's going to feel the way you do. Secondly, it's good to use social media, but you also need to use like your local newspaper, to get the word out in your community at first, local news stations, things like that. And even then, you're still limited because, there's only a certain amount of people that'll buy a newspaper, get a newspaper, or watch the news, listen to the local radio stations. Like, I've been in all three of those. And I've reached my community just enough, but not where I want it to be. Then you have to think about authors conventions. People can come up, you can meet them, explain your book, maybe get more people interested. And then you can host your own book signings. and that takes, you need to start at least a 2-month preparation before the actual date of the book signing is. I learned that. I've actually started mine. My book signing is May 9th, so I'm trying to prepare for it. And my author's convention, it's in September over in Cave City here in Kentucky, so I'm trying to prepare for it as well. It's kind of rough, but I love it because I loved when I wrote my book, and I love trying to get it out there to people. But see, the sad thing is, when you see like Stephen King or Jay Asher, Suzanne Collins, you see all them big names in books, and you're like, oh, I might even get a movie deal with my book, or they're famous authors, I'll be one. It is possible that you'll get noticed in that way, but don't exactly expect it. As great as that would be, it's not automatically going to happen. So just keep your expectations realistic in the beginning. Realize what you got to do and do it. Don't expect it all just to come running in on you. Like, oh, well, I don't know what to do considering I got to go meet a movie producer this day, and then I got to go do this day, and just focus on getting the word out there. Don't automatically assume you're going to be noticed from the get-go. Saying is, keep your expectations real. And do not get discouraged because, you didn't get noticed right away. Just work hard at it. Be proud of what you've done. Not many people do this. Not many people can say, hey, I wrote a book, or I wrote a novella, or I wrote a novel. Not many people have imaginations like most of us do, as well as not many people know how to put a story together. And it is you should really appreciate yourself for doing that. But that's the list of expectations that I went through, and hopefully you guys can expect or have another understanding of what you need to expect. But I just want to thank you guys for listening. If you haven't done it already, subscribe to my channel below. My first book, Zed's Rising, is available in ebook form as well as paperback on Amazon.com as well and BarnesandNoble.com. And I hope to hear from you guys soon. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer them. Thank you guys. Have a good one.